Hey, it's Mark Podolsky, the Land Geek, with thelandgeek.com, and let's have a virtual cup of coffee together. And hey, Keith, how are you?
Hey, I'm feeling pretty good. I'll be even better when I'm caffeinated.
You know what's interesting is I haven't properly introduced you to the Land Geek community. This is Keith Weinhold, whom is has one of the top investing talk shows in the United States, the Get Rich Education Podcast. Keith, come on. Really? Get Rich Education Podcast? You sound like a late night infomercial. Really? All right. So tell us how are you going to make us rich?
Well, I'm going to make people rich by instilling in them that they don't just want to have their own money working for them. You know, a lot of people go to work to earn money, and they really learn a lot about how work works. They don't learn anything about how money works, yet money's the only reason they go to work.
All right. So I know this is going to be a quick tip. A quick resource, something, Keith, give our people something to learn more. Like, you know, if you were just starting out, what would be the Keith Weinhold Get Rich Education, like, ultimate tip?
The ultimate tip that's very specific and actionable is to start out how I started out and how I mentor beginning real estate investors now. Buy a fourplex with a 3.5% down payment and an FHA loan. You only need to live there 12 months to qualify for financing. You only had to have a minimum FICO score of 620, and you live in one unit, rent out the other 3. You have instant income, and you have 28-to-1 leverage.
Okay, explain to me what you mean by 28-to-1 leverage.
Sure. Well, with the 3.5% down payment, this gets a little bit mathematical, but if you take the reciprocal of that, you get 28. Okay, so with 5% appreciation in the building, for example, after 1 year, take your 5%, multiply it by 28, and that's the rate of return on your down payment after 1 year.
Wow, 5 times 28.
What is that?
130? That's over 150%. Yeah, almost
140, and you might have a free place to live as well. So you put a roof over your head, as well as made other people's money work for you. So you don't want to concern yourself with working for money. You even want to think beyond having your money work for you. Have other people's money work for you. When you get into residential real estate investing and you buy a fourplex, you make other people's money work for you 3 ways at the same time. And you're thinking, wait, is that possible? Is that even legal? And if it is, would it be ethical? Yes, you use other people's money 3 ways at the same time. You use the tenant's money for the monthly rent income.
Right.
You use the bank's money to create the leverage.
Right.
And you use the government's money because the government gives you generous tax incentives like depreciation and deductions if you invest in real estate. You've instantly made other people's money work for you 3 ways at the same time, and you've put a roof over your head.
Keith, this is genius. All right, well, listen, I want to thank you. If you guys want to learn more about Keith, please go to, is it GetRichEducation.com?
Yeah, I'm the host of the weekly Get Rich Education podcast. I would start with the podcast.
Okay, so go to the podcast. If you want to learn more about me, please go to www.thelandgeek.com. Download for free that passive income blueprint and get the ebook, How to Avoid the 3 Fatal Land Buy Mistakes. Keith Weinhold, phenomenal tip. I really appreciate it. And we'll see everybody next time. Thanks for having a virtual cup of coffee with me.
Hey, thanks for having me. It was nice to share that.